is none other than with my homeboy, Francisco, the Wizard Palacio, former cruiserweight champ of the world.
What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, my people? What up, my people? Limelo, papi, what's good?
Yeah,
Hey,
what's good with you, bro?
Aquí, papi, ya tuve watching the Knicks, brother. Ya tuve.
Hey, bro, how you been, man?
Huh?
How you been, bro?
I'm blessed, brother. I'm blessed. I'm blessed. Just, living life, brother. Just taking care of my business and just living life.
Yeah, man. Hey, man, tell them a little bit. I mean, we want to talk about. I'm gonna let you tell them a little bit about your boxing history and stuff like that. I mean, it's well known and documented, but tell them about your book venture, man, because you've been writing books, man, and shit like that, and you got to let them know about these books, man. How'd you get inspired to write them, and where they can buy them at as well, man.
Man, well, about the books, the books was just like a way of breaking out of my mental health, um, breaking out of those negative thoughts and stuff like that. So I just started writing a bunch of stuff on paper of things that I was thinking and things that I was going through at the moment and things that how I would react to it. And I just made it a fiction story, including parts of my life, parts of like different stuff that I live, start things that, and I just created a story, a fiction story. I created a boxing story, and I created a narco series, the Narco.
Yeah, man, and you can find that on Amazon as well, man.
Yeah. I got them. The Narco series is in Spanish, and there's only two books published right now in the Narco series. The third book, I haven't published it. And the boxing one, well, I had to take it down because I had to re-edit it because I edited it and I posted the wrong one. I posted the one that I didn't edit, so se veía, tú sabes, like out of line and out of subject and out of story. So I had to take it down. So I re-edited it now and everything's back in now. I got it all perfectly done and I'm getting ready to publish it back again. Saying Amazon, see, Amazon.
Yes, indeed, man. Just by the way, man, I try to reach out, man, to Jake Paul's people, can the wizard get a Jake Paul fight, bro? What's up? You fight everybody else. Fight a boxer, bro.
well,
fight me, somebody other than what you're picking, bro. Like,
Yeah,
can I say something real quick?
Yeah.
Well, first of all, Cisco, man, a great fighter, Puerto Rican fighter. I consider him. I think he won the world title. I consider him as a world title. He won the world title. He's a champ in my heart. He's a champ. He beat the guy in his home and the other guy's hometown, which is Germany. It was him against Germany.
Poland,
Poland. He beat him in Poland. He went out there. He outboxed the guy. He showed his craft. Cisco is not only a good boxer, but he's a great athlete. For a lot of you guys that don't know, Cisco also could have played NBA. Cisco was good.
I wish. Don't say that. I wish that.
Cisco could play ball, guys. Cisco has to.
I wish NBA. I wish. I would have never gone into this, but I played a little ball, and I appreciate it, man. I appreciate that. Like the only thing, is just wanting to be better and wanting to be a champion and wanting to be the best at everything I do. That was my competitive ways of being, and that's why I went from being nothing to being to whatever I made it to be. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and one thing I definitely have to say too with Cisco is that Cisco was one of the guys that had great footwork in the boxing. You know what I'm saying? In and out, had great boxing skills. I mean, he had it all. He had it all. I like I said, for me, he's the champ. He's the champ, and Cisco deserves that. Deserves that, man. He really does.
I appreciate it very much, man. And well, like it's just you my dude. You always been my dude. We we bump heads like brothers, but you my dude, and you know how we are. How, it doesn't matter, you know. It's always been you know what I mean. Tú sabes la manera de nosotros ser de competición, de competitividad y mierda. Pero tú eres mi hermano, brother. Tú me entiendes. So eso, you know what I mean? And whatever, you know, like a man, like like I was messed up in the head, and my competitive ways made me even more worse, fucked up in the head. And everybody was a competition to me. So, I mean, if anything, I've done anything in the past to, you know, que fuera out of the line,
Never.
papi, de corazón como un hombre, yo tengo la mente clara ahora, yo soy un hombre y te pido disculpas, mi hermano.
Papi, there's always been love between me and you.
You already know,
Um,
papi.
you know what I'm saying? You're one of the guys that I was looking when you was coming up. I was also you was all Mexicano and all of them, and I was right there with you. You know, you was in Coto's camp when I followed you too. One thing I want to touch in, Cisco, that it's very very important, and I think it's very important for the boxing world to know is that not Mikey, I'm sorry, but Danny Garcia, a couple of weeks ago, came after he did his comeback. He talked about these demons inside his head, depression, anxiety, and let me tell you something. As also a coach, fighters and coaches, the worst thing that we have in boxing is always negative somehow, some way.
Yep.
But the anxiety and depression is real.
Yep.
That's why a lot of people take their lives away because
Yep.
of the depression. You know, when you're alone in your house and you're laying in bed, you got all these bad thoughts going around and seeing posts and seeing this, seeing that. And you know, something I would like for you to touch.
You ever heard the song from Everlast, Put Your Lights On?
Yes.
Well, that song, like every time I used to hear it, I used to cry because it was describing my life, bro.
Yeah.
And that's how
I hear
I
you.
felt it. That's how every time I used to hear it, and I used to be like, "Damn, yo, oh man!" And I used to hear the same stuff what he was saying, you know, demons
Yeah.
talking to me and all that. That shit is real. Look,
It's
and
real.
what I'm doing now for my awareness, I'm training every day. I've been doing it for 41 days straight. I'm training doing 12 rounds for every day for 41 days. It's been 41 days, 12 rounds of boxing, and brother, and it's helped me out so much more. Also, besides my spirituality and besides me being the person I am today, man, that the boxing is great also to help you kill those demons after a way of competitiveness.
Yeah, man. And by the way, man, Francisco's a hell of a trainer. You know, like I try to throw people down that way, man. I mean, I had somebody that I thought was gonna pan out, but I mean, shit. I want you to speak a little bit about that, man, because we had a talk on the phone about this, man, and several talks, by the way. By the way, Francisco, when he gets mad at me, he just don't call me for like 6 months, but that's all good. You know what I'm saying? But
I just gotta be working. I be working.
but what's up with this generation of fighters, bro? Like me and you have seen it. This generation, the generation can't hear me no more. He can't hear me no more, man. He must have went through some. It must have froze on him. I think he froze.
Yeah, I think he froze too.
Froze, man.
About
Yeah, there you go. And the generation of fighters, man, where they're like, oh, I'm not ready, or oh, I need, you know, like, what's up with this shit, bro? I can't hear him now. Shit.
Yeah, I can't hear him either. Got probably bad connection.
Ahora.
Ahora, papi. I got you.
You heard what I said, right?
No escuché nada. Escuché que si algo de que I don't call you for 6 months y después de ahí no te escuché más nada.
Oh, hey, man. I was talking about this new generation of fighters, man. You know, like the one that I was trying to bring out that I was gonna send your way, man. And then I get him a good money fight, man, and he says, I'm not ready. Like, I don't get this shit, bro. Like, and I cut him off right then and there, Nelson, because you know I'm a cutthroat motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want smoke, you get away from Kano, period. You know what I'm saying? But what can you think on that generation, bro? This generation that's doing this shit?
Papi, es que, como te digo, esta generación no está corta from the same branch we were cut from, brother.
Oh.
This generation likes to do what they see on TV, what they see on YouTube. They follow us. They feel that following other people's is is the way to do it because they want to have what the other person has. That's why this world is all messed up and all these wars going on around the world because and look at how many car accidents we have daily because you know why they don't have no consideration for others. You know what I mean? And as long as this generation continues that right there, this world is never gonna change. This world is never the only way this world is gonna change is people start thinking differently. So and providing for each other, not going against each other.
Nelson,
Yeah.
you wanna add anything?
Yeah. I actually got a question for Cisco. Cisco, he's been in there, sparred great fighters. He's been in great training camps. Cisco, when do you think that a young fighter, should take a test? And what like if he's 5, 6-0, 7-0, 8-0, when will you think is right for a fighter to take that step to show that he is in a different level? When do
Well,
you think that fighter should take?
well, I always did this. I always told everybody who I was like, I want to fight para arriba, no para abajo. I want to fight up. I don't want to fight backwards. I don't want to fight. If you put me today with somebody who's 5-0 and I'm 5-0, the next fight I don't want you to put me with somebody that's 1-7. I
Right,
need somebody.
right,
I need somebody to be or 7-1, 7-2, or something like that. You know what I mean? Because I
right.
want to step up in competition. So
Okay.
whenever I have to step up in competition, I'll be ready for that competition.
Right. I agree with you 150% on that
Everybody,
one right there.
everybody thinks that you get the experience. Oh yeah, you get it in sparring through with this and with this. Yeah, but in sparring you don't go 100%.
Right,
Yeah.
You
right.
know what I mean? You
Yeah.
don't have you don't have that como te digo la mariposa, the butterflies that you get
Right,
for a
yeah.
fight. That that
Yeah.
that cat instinct, oh shit, I can't let him hit me because he hit me me va a joder.
Yeah.
You know
Yeah.
what I
Yeah.
mean? So
Yeah.
so that's the to me that's the difference. That's why I always wanted to fight up. So that's why every time they asked me to fight somebody, I was like, let's go. I didn't care. I took like when I was
Yeah.
with Don King, I probably took like 3 fights for free.
Wow.
You know what I
Look at
mean?
that.
So it's like it was just like you know what I mean? It's like it wasn't nothing. It was nothing to me. It was nothing to me.
I got one more question for Cisco, Kano.
All right, bro. Go ahead.
Cisco, so I have a question for you. So when you went to fight in Poland, yeah, of course you had a great team with you. Yeah, Josue, which I respect very much, Josue, your old coach, great friend. How being that you're Puerto Rican, an American Puerto Rican, going to fight in Poland in his hometown? Because I remember when you was coming out and he was coming out, bro, I have butterflies in my stomach just seeing the fight in America. How do you feel? How do you felt that moment that you're in the ring and you got thousands of people cheering for him and you was there?
Papi is my life. That's my life. That's how I carried. That's how I've been all my life. I always, siendo la persona, seeing the person that I always been, has always been like um. I think I'm
Vamos a
the
matar,
best.
vamos a matarnos.
I think I'm better. Yo me creo que yo me pensaba que yo era mejor que todo el mundo.
Yeah, he felt he was better than everybody,
I
man.
thought I was better. I thought I was better than everybody, so I didn't care about who was against me. That's why. That's why. To now these days, I don't have too many friends because I was such a person that my competitiveness wasn't it wasn't a competitiveness as a competitiveness it was more of a competitive like motherfucker, I'm better than you, motherfucker.
What and what?
You know what I mean? So everywhere I stepped, I left a mark. So but like people who really knew me knew the type of heart, like how I
Oh
am,
yeah.
the
Oh yeah.
personalidad, that for real. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'm a dick. Yeah, whatever. Blah blah blah. I had to carry myself that way because I wanted to be who I wanted to be. You know what
Right.
I mean?
I mean,
So
listen, and I was one. Now not only me, but you had a few guys that I'm looking here. You had a few supporters. We like that. I think when you go into a big fight like that, you gotta have that like, voy a yo, puñeta.
Yo
Yo
voy
voy
a
a
mí,
mí.
bro.
Yo voy
yeah,
a mí.
and another thing, that's that fight. Se- um 7 hours, 8 hours earlier, my son was born.
That's right. That's
My
right.
only
That's right.
son was born.
That's right.
My first kid was born 7 hours earlier, and like they didn't want to tell me. They didn't want to tell me, and until I told them, "Yo, no me dice me voy a encojonar, puñeta,"
Yeah.
and they had to tell me.
Oh shit.
And then, oh my god, and then fuck. I didn't feel like it fucked with my head because I thought I gave him a boxing lesson, and
Absolutely.
like I thought I like the copy box. I landed more punches than he threw, and like I thought I just showed him that he couldn't mess with me. Like if I wouldn't have known that my son wasn't born, I probably would have knocked him out because I would have went out there to try to like attack him and not worry about none of that. You know what I mean? But like I
Right.
was like, man, what's more beautiful than go see my brand new kid with nice and clean face, me with the green title coming home. You know what I mean? So that was my mentality, yo. That was my mentality. Like I walked, I had for that fight in Poland, I had a crew of bikers ride me, escort me to the arena,
Oh shit.
Whoa, whoa, all these Polish people from Bydgoszcz. And yo, I love them people over there. Them people love me. They treated me like if I was their kid, like if I was part of their family. The people are real awesome. I love
The champion, the you beat actually, but after the interview he spoke very highly of you. He
yeah,
said
that's my man. That's my man. That's my
que te
man.
sintió la mano. He didn't expect for you to be so slick,
Yeah.
in boxing. So I give you much respect for that, my brother. You went out there, you represented with Josue and your team, and after the deal.
They dodged me for the rematch. They dodged me for 17 months, 18 months.
Yep. Yep.
They dodged me for the rematch. And Mexicano was supposed to go with me to that fight instead of Escalera. Pero he didn't. He was all messed up in his head. And
Yeah, yeah.
the day of my fight, September 20th, they killed his daughter.
Mm.
That's right. That's right.
And I found out that after the fight. I was like, whoa, what's going on, yo?
Yeah,
Yeah, man.
man. Hey, man, I used to enjoy watching Francisco fight, man, the Wizard, man. I mean, he was real tight with Camacho, man. Real good friends with him, man. And his trunks, man. He wore the trunks similar to him, bro, man.
Yep. 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 Yep.
Like that was my like everybody be like, yo, but this is new Camacho and stuff. Yeah, but you know what I mean? That was my dude, yo. That was my
Yeah,
dude. That's I grew up when I grew up. Who was the most flashiest motherfucker when you were 10 years old? Esto macho Camacho,
Camacho,
papi.
Camacho.
yo,
Esto macho Camacho.
yeah, yeah.
So,
Yep.
papi, I even had the little ponytail in the front, aquí, rabito atrás, papi, chamaquito. And when I walked up to him and I told him, cuando yo sea grande, yo voy a pelear igual que tú. And when I was growing up, I didn't even want to be a boxer. I want to play basketball.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just wanted to. I just wanted to know how to fight like that. You know what I mean? So
Yep.
that's what it was. Pero bueno, ese era el vacilón mío que yo siempre tenía. Pero tú estás guapo, pero papi, Camacho, él se puso a boxear antes de 135, 140, pero búscalo en 130 a ver si él era boxeador, a ver cómo él cogía a toda esa gente y lo sacaba de carrera.
You right.
See.
You right, man. You right, man. Wait,
That
man.
is still to this day one of the best southpaw fighters ever. Like the Macho Camacho.
One of the slickest southpaw you can, and one, mira, y con todo y eso que era de barrio, his footwork, boxing backwards. How many fighters, tell me, champions nowadays, to this day, you could tell me that know how to fight backwards, that are southpaws?
Es verdad. Es verdad.
2 or 3, you could tell me. And everybody, southpaws and orthodox, maybe 5 or 6 of them.
Yep.
Because they don't teach that no more. Mira, yo pensaba que Uga era uno de los fundamentos, que tenía una escuela de fundamentos.
Ugas, yeah.
Por el equipo de Cuba y como él boxeaba y how he used to move. Pero Spence put that pressure on him and he didn't know what to do backing up, brother. And al no tirar golpes, papi. And you know what? If the Crawford Spence fight happens and Crawford, yo voy a Crawford, listen to me. Listen well, all right? Listen. Yo voy a Crawford. Yo creo que Crawford va a ganar.
Go ahead.
Pero if he slips in his fundamentals and Spence starts backing his ass up and he can't do shit, se jodió Crawford. Más nada voy a decir.
Crawford's fucked then, because he is gonna slip in his fundamentals.
And then he's in trouble then.
Because we knew this conversation.
I know Spence is not gonna slip in his fundamentals.
Definitely not.
I know because he's super fundamentally sound.
That's why I'm speaking Spence, man, because I just see Crawford making that mistake.
But remember, Bud is another man. He's another big dog. You know what I mean?
But we're not gonna agree on this shit, man.
And to me, listen. To me, as an ex-fighter, to me at an elite level, everybody at an elite level, there's no fear of nothing. Everybody va para allá adentro a hacer su trabajo, a tratar de matar al otro.
What's gonna happen when Crawford gets clipped? What does he have a habit of doing?
Hey, that's a what if. That's a what if.
You know what I'm saying?
What's gonna happen the other way around?
Shit, Spence is gonna move to the side and come back.
It could go both ways. I think the only reason why I go with Bud is because he reminds me somewhat, some way of Pernell Whitaker, yo.
All right, bro. Let me ask you, man. How confident are you in it? Are you willing to bet money on it?
I bet money on the Wizard. That's the only person I bet money on. I don't bet money on nobody else.
Oh man, so you made me get up off my chair, bro.
I don't bet money on nobody else. I know what the Wizard can do. I know how the Wizard gonna go in shape. I don't know what the other person's gonna do.
Coming with the heavy shots, bro. You know I'm coming with the heavy shots.
No, Papa. No. I bet I'm gonna push-ups or something like that.
I'm gonna tell you something. It's hard to bet on boxing now because even when you see a guy winning, you don't know what the fuck the judges are watching. That is for sure.
That's true.
How about that Andrade Benavidez fight?
Benavidez is easy.
My brother said the same thing. Benavidez easy. I think Benavidez is good, but you can't sleep on Andrade.
I think Andre got
Andrade. He's awkward and he got skills too, and he can pop too.
I just seen him get wobbled a couple of times, and I know That Benavidez hits harder than the people that wobble him.
Okay, then yeah, Benavidez. Okay, es Zurdo Ramírez en Bebo.
I'm going with Zurdo.
I'm going with Bivo.
I like Zurdo, pero Bebo got those fundamentals.
Yes.
Bebo better be.
Oh, Benavidez. I'm going
I'm
with
gonna go
No. Bebo better be.
Better Beef.
better be. Y tú?
Carlos, ¿quién tú?
Better Beef, man.
Tú vas
No,
Better Beef. Ok, yo digo, yo voy a Better Beef también, pero
Okay.
el único que tiene oportunidad de ganarle a Better Beef es Bebo.
okay, I can agree with that.
Me too. I agree with that. I agree with that.
Because Bebo tiene ese el cuerpo ese de rústico, de ruso, de eso.
Well, look, you're gonna ask me. Let me ask you then. Shakur, Devin.
Papi, Shakur, 100. I bet you my house.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
But you know, hey, I'm betting on Shakur too.
Ah, pues no me preguntes. Shakur my favorite fighter anyways.
True.
Shakur's a great fighter.
Shakur my favorite fighter right now. Shakur
Yeah,
my favorite fighter
that's
right
the only thing me and Francisco agree on. Shakur, man.
now. Shakur. Shakur is not only his skills, it's his mind, his boxing mind, his IQ. You see how he cuts the ring, how he holds the distance. You see how he
Yeah.
you see I look at every movement that every fighter does.
Yep.
You know how Shakur cuts holds his distance. That's the ¿cómo se dice eso? Controls his distance
With the jab.
con el pie de atrás.
He steps back. Yeah. He has that
No,
little herky jerk.
tampoco. Te voy a
Back.
enseñar, te voy a enseñar. Espera, déjame quitarle este teléfono. Me ven.
Yeah.
Mira el pie de atrás. ¿Tú ves el pie de atrás mío?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mira, él está aquí y él hace.
Ah, yep.
¿Viste
Yep.
ese movimiento? Mira,
I see.
mira el movimiento. Y todavía está en el mismo lado.
Yeah.
No está distancia nada. Es lo que mueve el pie de atrás y se empuja el pie de atrás para adelante.
Hey, when Christopher fought Shakur, Christopher said, man, Christopher tried to hit him to the body hard. And he said after that, he didn't see Chris said that he has his boxing IQ was high. Chris couldn't find him. Chris said he was
Es que los pies, el cabrón, él lo hace y tú sabes quién también lo hace también. Devin Haney también lo hace igual.
David Haney's a badass. I love the way he fights.
En lo único que la gente piensa que Devin Haney es medio frágil. Pero Devin Haney got some boxing skills like a motherfucker.
I don't know.
I agree.
He's fragile. I don't get it, man. He got rocked one time. I mean, that happens in boxing.
But no, you know what it is? Since his fights are not boring, because to me those fights he does is not boring to me. I love technique more than anything in the world.
Yep, it's not
So
boring.
I enjoy that. I enjoy the science of that. I love that.
Me too.
That's my shit right there. I love that right there. So people think he's fragile because maybe they hit him a couple of times and he like try to back up or whatever, and they be like, and since he is like never action packed, that's why. But I think he should go out there now and knock out Camboso.
I predict.
Yeah.
I predict
after that shutout he gave Camboso.
Yep.
Yeah.
I believe
I
he
think
will.
so too.
I hate to say it, Coach Javier, but you know, yeah, I gotta go with Cam Haiti on this, man, all the way, man. What do you think? I think, man. I always tell people, man, I think that the toughest fight for Shakur is Tank, not Devin. That's just my opinion, though.
No, the toughest fight for Shakur se llama Lomachenko.
Oh man, I'm about to take you off of here, man. Don't mention that man's name on
You know
my.
something? He's right about that, Cano.
Nah,
Because
nah,
no, you know something? Lomo
Sí,
got great
papá.
footwork.
Sí,
nah,
papá. Y el
nah,
movimiento de lado a lado, papá. Que
man.
no es lo mismo moverte para adelante ni moverte para atrás. El movimiento en ángulo no es lo mismo.
Bro, I don't think that high of Lomachenko, man. That at
No,
To me, Lomachenko beat Teofimo. I mean, it was close. Maybe not beat him. Maybe it was a draw.
I don't
But
know.
I didn't think
I,
Teofimo
I,
beat him.
I think Teofimo barely beat him, but he beat him. He won the first 7 rounds easily.
Yeah,
but after that, you know,
en esos 7 asaltos, en esos primeros 7 asaltos, Lomachenko cuando le metía las manos, tú no le veías la cara a Teofimo como la ponía.
Yeah,
Amugado.
yeah, but what I'm saying is, I've been said that blueprint that he did to even, make Lomachenko look ordinary. There's a lot of active fighters right now in the high class that can do the same thing to him. Take away that movement. All you got to do, man, is spin with him, man. He's not going to be nowhere.
Mira, papi,
Right?
el chino trató de hacer eso y ¿qué le pasó al chino?
Oh, man, fuck the Chinese dude, man. We ain't talking about him.
El otro Comey le trató de hacer lo mismo y ¿qué le pasó a Comey?
Man, Shakur will walk circles around him.
It's gonna be a good. It'll be. All my money is on Shakur always, but that's the main fighter that could beat him. And for Devin Haney, a mí me gustaría ver a Devin Haney pelear con el pitbull ese chiquitito ese.
Oh, well, Isaac Cruz.
Sí, a mí me gustaría verle esa pelea.
Oh, coach.
Yeah, I got a newborn that is screaming her lungs out.
Congratulations, Bobby. Congratulations, my brother. How's the
Thank
dogs?
you.
You got the dogs too, right?
I still got him. I see that you got yours too, puppy.
Yeah,
I see him.
My boy he's a little sick. I just shot him up with some B12 today.
Okay. Well, guys, listen. It's been a pleasure talking to you, Cisco.
Okay.
I love you, brother. You know you my family.
Trabajar los días juntos, Nelson.
Con el favor de Dios. Con el favor de Dios. Está bien, papi. Cano, thank you so much for everything.
Éxito, mi hermano. Bendiciones.
Igualmente, guys. I see ya. Take care.
Right. Take care, bro.
All right, guys.
All right, man. Francisco, okay, man. Look, I'm gonna leave it there, man. Like I went past my time already, but you got any last words, anything for the viewing audience, man?
Man, thank you for the opportunity. Thank you for the conversation. Bless y'all, man, and keep on doing your thing, yo. And the most highest éxito para ustedes, yo.
Hey, man, and you already know I ain't got a filter, right? You my homeboy. You know me. You know what I'm saying?
You already know, papi.
Listen, what I'm gonna say now. Fuck Lomachenko, man.
All right. Hey, I'm Shakur Stevenson too, papi. All the way. I got Shakur Stevenson being the next face of boxing.
All right, man. Hey, man. Well, I appreciate you stopping by, man. Appreciate everybody that came in, man. This is always brought to you by JM Management, CL Management, TV Tracksuits. Shout out to the mighty LDBC and fuck Lomachenko.